It's the crafty Nana in her arts and crafts studio.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Crafty Nana's desk again. I've had a couple of days with no students because it's the start of the summer holidays and many of my kids have gone off back to their home countries. So I've had a little bit of time for playing. And I have got an awful lot of projects that were sort of underway, and then I've just created a whole load more. So I thought I would show you the madness that has been going on my desk. I mended my phone cover. It was smashed to bits and it was in a terrible state. I've added some bugs which I will paint. So it's got 3 bugs. So they're waiting to be painted. So that's one little project. My phone is a very large old phone and I can't get this size cover, so I've got to make the one I've got last as long as possible. Not that I wouldn't anyway, because I just like to make things last. One of my students brought me back a little keyring and I thought needed a bug because everything is better with a bug. So we have a little bug on our keyring and it's just for fun. It's just cute and I like it. So that was an easy one. Now the 2 Indonesian necklaces that I bought, I've already made a necklace each from the big piece at the top, but now I've used the bottom pieces to make 2 necklaces as well. So this one is all in smoky crystals. I had a whole load of I'm just trying to remember the name of them, Schwarzschild crystal, and these were like a lovely smoky grey. I've added a crystal drop and little diamante bands to keep it really sparkly, to match up to the sparkles at the bottom there. And I put sparkle on the beetle too. I used silver leaf and then I glazed it over with a browny sort of nail polish to give it that sort of smoky effect. I might add in a little bit of ink just to bring out the details a little bit more on the bug, but so far I'm really happy with that. I really like it. So that's the silver one with a definitely silver bug, and this is the gold one with a definitely gold bug. So this one again has got the little crystal drop. It's got a gold scarab beetle and lots of sparkle, nice double twist chain. Again, apart from these bits here which came from those necklaces I got in Indonesia, which have now made 3 necklaces each, because I used the beads for something else as well. I think that's really lovely and I think very wearable. Whether I'll keep it or whether I'll see if anybody would like to buy it, I don't know yet because I've got rather a lot. But I just enjoy making them so much. On this one I actually took little tiny little bobbles and stuck them all on to give a little bit more texture to my bug, make it a bit more buggy. But we do like him. So that's those 2. I had these little shield bugs. And I drilled a little hole at the top and put a diamond, a purple lilac stone in them. I put little brooch backs on them, and then I hung dangles. And these have got a lovely aurora borealis sort of smoky goldy purple colour to them. And I put a chain between them. I thought they'd look really cool on a little collar, or they could be a fastening, or you could wear them as a brooch and have one higher and one lower with a chain between. I just thought that they would be really cool and fun and funky, and I tried to make them look a little bit cloisonné by using a shiny nail polish inside the shapes and then putting gold around them on this sort of lilac background. I used mica powders for the lilac so they'd have a little bit of sparkle to them. I like them, very cute. All of these obviously at some point in time I'll probably model for you with my try-ons, so we'll have a look at how they go. Now, on Pinterest I saw this bug the blue and white china bug, and I'd already thought that I'd really like to do it, and I thought I'd probably do it with decoupage, but when I went through all my decoupage papers, I didn't really have anything that would be small enough to do that. So I put a bug on, I enlarged his antlers, I put some beads on, because this necklace I've had for a very long time and I don't wear it very often, and the reason I don't wear it very often is because this butterfly is very cute, but the whole of the top was just plain white and I thought it was really quite boring. So I have added 2 extra beads just to make it more, and then I have added a bug, and I've extended his horns to make him much more staggy, and I remade some of his legs so that they actually stick to the setting so that he'd be nice and firm. And then I literally painted him white and then took a biro, and this morning I have been drawing on him. I haven't quite finished. I will finish him off and show you, take a photograph of the final thing. But I am so pleased with this. I am chuffed to bits. I think this is absolutely so funky. And do you know what? It's going to get a hell of a lot of wear. Now it's going to come out before everything else. It's just gorgeous. I love it. Right, so that's that one. Now, oh, it's getting more and more exciting. Oh, yes. Let me show you. So this is the one where I said I think I've gone really way too far over the top. And yes, I think I probably have, but it's fun. Oh my goodness, it's fun. So I thrifted this necklace for 20 ringgit in Jilan, Japan, and it was absolutely perfect. There was nothing missing. It had all its stones, which is quite rare because normally they've got loads missing. So I made this bug for it by gold leafing over a bug, and I used a yellow gold first, and then I realized this is quite a rose gold color, so I then put rose gold on it, but a little bit of yellow gold showing through so it's not too coppery colored. And I've done the same with the earrings. I've added red jewels at the top to pick up the red jewel here. I was wondering whether I should add some more colors onto the earrings, but I think that's enough. I really do think that's enough. I think that's pretty wild and fabulous. So that's that one. Now, I have a huge box, which I'm going to show you, sitting there with my drink on the top and some sour candy. Huge double box with trays. That is full of junk jewellery. It's full of bits and pieces. In fact, it just sort of like, that whole box looks exactly like this. So a whole box like that, just and full of jewellery and bits and pieces of broken stuff and not broken stuff and all sorts. So I sat down yesterday, and I went through that whole box. I literally went through all the bits, and I found some bits that were not put together, and I thought, oh, if I put this all together, I could, that would make a good base for a bug necklace. So I did. So I've done this one. I found one, I've got the necklace on, so it's not going to show you it at its best. I found one earring, excuse me, it's not hanging straight. Hang straight, behave yourself. I found one earring that had beautiful sort of sapphire on it and diamante, and I thought that would make a beautiful sort of clasp. This is sort of like a horse's bit necklace. So this was all in pieces. I found all the pieces and I put it all back together again. And then I've just used blue metallic leaf and blued the bug. I've given him gold legs, and I've just sprinkled a little bit of gold dust on him. And then this gold ring was off another earring. But I think he's pretty fabulous. Whether he'll have more added or not, I don't know. But at this point in time, I think he's pretty fabulous just the way he is. I might have to do some matching little blue scarabs for the earrings. But yes, very pleased with that one. I think that's quite something else. I don't think it needs an awful lot more. I think that's quite powy, really quite powy. So that's another one. Then, oh my goodness, it goes on and on. I found this, and again, this was all in bits. but there weren't quite enough to make a full necklace. So I thought, well, if I add a bug, it'll help it to go all the way around. It's very, very pretty. It's sort of got scallops with ruching and then little diamantes around the edge of each scallop. And I've just added a plain gold scarab beetle to it. And I just think it will look really smart. So I'm going to put a chain at the top end of this. I've got to fix this bit here. I'm going to put a chain on that, and I think that that will be really nice. I might have to make him a little bit sparklier. I might have to add something to him, but I wanted to get this sort of brushed gold effect with him, so he looked like he was part of the necklace. But yeah, so another one. Then, having done all those gold ones, I felt that I needed something a bit more funky to play with. I found this old necklace, which I didn't wear because it was really quite hideous, quite honestly. It had this huge, great big brown heart on it, and then some very random bits at the top. So I added in a leaf, a metal leaf, and I added in a bug, and I've added in these silver diamond shaped bits with the leaf pattern on as well to keep it all sort of more leafy. And I think I'm going to add these beautiful glass beads that my daughter thrifted for me. I think I might to bring the colour in that would match up to this heart, bring it into the chain, and then I think I might do him in sort of coppery, silvery colours with the sort of tan and blue in it. Don't know yet, but I think it's going to be quite wild and quite funky. So that is going to be one hell of a statement piece once that's done. I'm just having so much fun, ridiculous. Another one I'm thinking about is I found this. I replaced the jewels that were missing, put it all back together, and I'm thinking that at some point this might become another one. It's rather gorgeous. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. I do like that, I do like it. We'll see, we'll see. So that is a possible. This one I'm going to do as well. I think he's going to have some nice sort of lines and decoration on him. We'll see how he goes, but I quite liked him in the loop. Might have a gold tassel at the bottom. I've got these tassels here. It's a broken piece that belonged to a friend. She wanted it mended, but it was so far beyond being able to mend. But I thought I could utilise it, and then that would give me a reminder of her. So I think that that might have a nice tassel on the bottom of it. Only one, not three. Then, what else? Until you actually got to the bottom of it all. And this is another project that I want to do, which is a bumblebee. A needle felted 3D bumblebee. A nice, big, chunky, funky one. So, I have got my work cut out for me, but while I've got less students around and I've got some time to myself, I'm going to get on with it. I've got family coming over from Brunei. I'm going to have my babies to play with. I should have all 4 grandbabies all at the same time, which is going to be absolutely fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I'll be able to pass on the poetry book that I did for the babies. So all exciting times, exciting times. Oh, and I'm planning a trip to China. That's going to be fun too. That's going to be a lot of fun. So keep coming back. Bye for now from the Crafty Nana. I'll see you soon.
If you enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Bye.